2 American hostages are free tonight, but we're now learning that 10 other Americans are unaccounted for, and some are still being held by Hamas. There are also Palestinian-Americans trapped in Gaza by the blockade, whose relatives are desperate for news from them. CBS's Jim Axelrod introduces us to 3 American families who are not just watching the war, they are living it.
This is not how Omer Nutra's family and friends expected to mark his 22nd birthday. In anguish. 36 hours after Hamas attacked Israel, Orna and Ronan Nutra got a call from the Israeli consulate in New York asking to meet at their home right away.
We're 10 minutes away, we're coming. In those 10 minutes,
that felt like a year.
We were sure
shivering.
They were going to tell us that that's it, he's gone. And then they walked in the door and they said that he's been taken captive. It's just insane that you feel relief to think that your son is not dead.
They get here, they tell you your son has been taken hostage, and you're relieved.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, it's unreal, just unreal.
In so many ways, their son, the oldest of 2 boys, is a typical American kid from Long Island, if the typical kid excelled in whatever he did. An inspiration to his brother Daniel.
Omer is a natural-born leader, an amazing role model. He's strong, he's funny.
There was a video for Omer's birthday.
Could I see it?
Sure.
Everywhere he went, he loved making friends. He always thought big and wanted more.
Omer's desire for more led him to Israel, the homeland of his grandparents, Holocaust survivors.
He wanted to connect with his roots.
Yes.
Yes, it did.
In 2019, he put off enrolling at Binghamton University to begin a study program in Israel. Months later, he told his parents he was thinking of joining the IDF, the Israel Defense Forces.
Omer is an American-born kid that wanted to help his grandparents' homeland and defend it.
Did you raise the idea of risks?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
He was crying over this. This was not an easy decision to be made.
Ultimately, Omer decided it was his duty to serve. On Friday, October 6th, he was a tank commander stationed near Gaza.
That night he said, you know, it's a bit quieter, and so I'm hoping that we can just relax a bit. And so, you know, we were like, okay, then let's talk tomorrow.
But that was the last contact they've had.
Ronan was just checking the news, you know, and just like, oh my God.
I started to see that something is happening there. Immediately I texted him, Omer, what's going on? Nothing. We called him, nothing.
Did you know he was stationed in the area that was under attack?
We knew that.
We knew that.
What can you tell us about what you know happened?
We know that the Army did an investigation. From what they've shared and the videos that were shown, their conclusion is that him and his team have been taken. That's what we know.
Yep.
Which is the same painful reality Joe Ben-Zvi's family is confronting. Joe is an entrepreneur who lives in Brooklyn, an American.
I think right now, the optimist in all of us is hanging on to hope.
His cousin Sagiv is Israeli, also a hostage.
He's a beautiful boy. He's only 24 years old.
A young man just getting started in life, thrilled by travel abroad, exhilarated by a parachute jump.
He loves to be with other people who are joyous. He enjoyed music, loved dancing.
Which is why he was at that music festival that would be targeted by Hamas.
And he said, Mom, okay, we're going to the car.
Just before the attack, Sagiv's mother, Natalie Ben-Zvi, had called her son.
And 15 minutes later, we got the alarms in Tel Aviv. Immediately I knew that something bad is happening. So I called him. He didn't pick up his phone.
Natalie connected with Joe in New York, where news of the massacre was breaking.
It was horror. It was shock and horror. Where is he?
Natalie, too, had quickly learned to redefine what's good news and bad. This is video she says is Sagiv's white Hyundai riddled with gunfire.
I was relieved the car wasn't burnt out. There was some blood, not too much. Like if he got a bullet, there will be more. So it gave me hope.
This Israeli mother is trying to keep her composure and her compassion for all the sons and daughters caught up in this war as she wrestles with the reality of her son now held hostage.
When I see a little boy in Gaza with a scared face going to a different place for a shelter, my heart still goes for him. We are taught of love and humanity, and everybody is human. And my son is exactly the same. Oh, listen, can you hear this? That's a siren. It's a siren. You are going with me now to the neighbors downstairs.
When we spoke on October 13th, we were suddenly cut off.
I'm back.
Are you okay?
We're safe. Yeah, there were two very big explosions.
The destruction and the anguish is felt on the Palestinian side as well.
That's the bombs.
That's hard for you to listen to right now.
It is.
Dua Abu Faraz is a 24-year-old Palestinian-American college student in New Jersey. She says that video of the bombing was sent to her by her father, Faraz, also a U.S. citizen. He traveled to Gaza last month to visit his mother.
He told me that there's no electricity, there's no food, there's no water.
Now he won't leave his mother. And Dua is another American suffering with a loved one in danger.
Are you sleeping?
I can't sleep with the bombs going on.
And living phone call to phone call.
But how's everything with you?
So it's very, very hard, Bob. It's like bombing everywhere. I was right there. The amount of kids I saw. Other than that, I'm good. I'm still alive.
She is praying her dad will stay that way.
Please keep me updated, yeah, but you know that.
I love you, Bob.
Keep safe. Bye. Love you.
Three families, all dealing with their fear in their own ways.
We are on a mission.
The Nutras are focused on action.
This is not a time for tears.
Tears come at night. And I've been showering so much because I cry in the shower. Just let it out. And then I come out and I have to refocus again.
Putting all their energy into making sure no one forgets their son Omer or any other hostage.
We're doing everything we can to help bring them back. They've done nothing wrong. Let them go home. It's not that hard. We are all humans.